Okay, now here we are. We're going to write the A natural minor melody based on the A natural minor scale. A little bit different to other minor scales you may have heard where they raise the seventh note, but we're just going to leave it as a G natural. Let's have a look at that. We open up GarageBand and we just want piano, and we choose that, and we're going to call it A natural minor melody. Let's slow it down a little bit to about 94 beats a minute. And let's just check that our piano sound is working fine. Okay, now that we've got our file open, and we've done this all before, let's just pop across to the studio keyboard and see how to find the A natural minor scale, and then that will enable us to be able to make up a short, quick little melody based on that scale. Okay, here's how we play the A natural minor scale. Now we're used to finding middle C down here to the left of these two black notes, but if we go up here an octave to the left of these two black notes and we get the higher C, we simply go down to B, then A. So two notes down from B, C, C, B, A. And like the C major scale, we simply play all of the white notes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Just listen to that without me calling out the letter names. Okay, here we are back in GarageBand, and this won't take very long at all. It's such an easy scale. But let's open up our track editor and then click on scores so we can see the notes as we play them. And then control, and we want that 4-beat count in. Just have a look at that again, and 4-beat count in, or the count in is selected. Okay, here goes. Using the notes that we looked at on the studio keyboard, here's the natural minor scale. Alright, so there it is. And notice that I could have played that lower, in the lower octave, but some of the notes would have appeared down here in the bass clef. Not a big problem, but I just wanted to concentrate on the treble clef. But you notice here, when I get to this note, which is G, which is above the top line in the treble clef, so E is top space, then it goes up one step to F on the top line. Above that line, that note is G, and we need to go up one more step. So we draw in a new line, and that note is A, an octave above this note A. So what would happen if we put that note head above that line? It would be up a step to B. So that's called a ledger line, when we want to take the notes up higher, or we can go the other way and we can move them down lower. So ask your teacher about ledger lines, L-E-G-E-R, and how they can be very useful when you need more notes. Okay, let's have a quick listen to that. Right, now what we're going to do is let's get rid of that and leave it open on score there, and we're going to just record that very simple little melody on your worksheet, on your melody writing worksheet for the A natural minor scale. 4 beats counting, and just using mainly crotchets and quavers, or quarter and eighth notes. And holding that last note there for exactly 3 beats gives us a dotted minim, and then a crotchet rest. Okay, now as we did with the C major melody, we followed the rules that we started on A, because that's the root note of our A minor scale, and we finished on A. Okay, so what if we wanted to take this melody in a slightly different direction? So instead of that lower G, we take it up to the high G. Now how you do that, you just click on the note, because it's going to sound terrible. Jumping from up here down to this A is not going to sound very good at all. We want to lead that up to the high A. Okay, let's have a quick listen to that, but I suspect that we could fix up our melody a little bit here as well. Now, you might like that. I tend to think that that's a little bit of a big jump, and we could make it a little bit better. Maybe like this. No, I'm sort of hearing that in my head, and I don't really like that. Let's try this. Okay, so D, D, F, E, G, A. Let's hear what that sounds like. Okay, I think that's quite nice. Maybe you would have you might have liked that big jump from the B right up to the G there, but I like to have sort of smaller jumps in my melodies. Some jumps, some steps, and follow that basic rule that you always start on the root note and you finish on the root note, and preferably lead to it with the note below. Okay, there's some simple rules. When you know a little bit more, you can bend those rules, but for the moment, there are some simple rules that will help you to write nice sounding melodies.